name is Madison Leith, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the artist Pipilotti Rist. So we're going to be working with several of her works today that feature classic elemental symbolism. This is the elements of fire, water, earth and air. So the works specific to these are Sip on My Ocean, which was produced in 1996, which features water.
You know I let them lie in bed. The woman you kiss in a row, they'll be lining up.
Selflessness in a Bath of Lava, which was in 1994, which features the element of fire.
If you want it, would you share?
Pour Out Your Body, which was recently produced in 2009, features the element of earth.
Making a noise, follow a plan.
And Under the Sky in 2007, which features air.
So vain, still your soul.
Okay, so basically we're going to be going through an activity that students can reproduce, which they take on the role of the artist and produce a movie featuring one of these elements, but more the emotions, the body movements, the nature, the colours and objects that can represent these elements rather than the actual element itself. So we're looking at the meaning behind the element and what they can portray in art. Okay, so what students will actually be performing this with is hopefully an iPad, because they'll be able to record it and edit it on the same platform. So today I'm going to be using an iPhone, which I will take video recordings of what I believe represents water. So come with me and I'll show you examples of what I can find around my house, and very similar to what children will be able to find in the schoolyard. Okay, so there were a few examples that I found around the house that I thought could represent water. I'm also going to do some movements and to portray what water could represent. So one of the movements I sort of thought was more of a flowy movement, sort of the process of water flowing down the stream. This is definitely something students could reproduce in the classroom to present their element, as it will not only feature them, which lots of Pipilotti's works do, it will also bring them into the artwork and create them as part of the process. Okay, so now I'm back at my computer where we're going to start the editing process. So far I've collected several movies and images that I can use to portray the element of water. Now what I'm going to do is put them into the iMovie platform, which is featured on any Mac or iPad. What this will do is it will allow us to edit it, slow it down, speed it up, depending on what we figured the element will portray. So for water, I'm going to slow it right down and make it real slow movements. For the element of fire, you might want to make it really rushed and quite heavy. We're also going to look at changing the visual image and looking at the different effects that we can do with that to suit the element and what we want it to come across as and portray. Okay, so the first thing is we're going to look at time movement and how we do this. Okay, now we've worked out how to change the times on things and speed it up and slow it down. We're now going to look at adjusting the image and the different effects that we can do with it. So finally, what we'd like students to do is enter a title scene, which this will allow them to put a title to their work and as well as include the artist names that produced it. This is probably really important in the process, as it will come across as how they want it to be portrayed and put a name. This will also help students create individuality to their piece and make it a piece that they relate to. appreciation activity and the practice activity actually go as one, because it gives them the foundational knowledge that they need to complete the practice activity. Alright, that's all for today. Thanks for that.
And I don't mind, cause I speak my mind sometimes. And I think it's time for me to try to lay the blame where blame lies. I've been searching for whatever made me feel this